Is Jumanji doing pretty bad? Is Jumanji doing awful at the box office? So here is the box office. Here, Jumanji actually went back into the said area, which is a movie which is which is doing pretty good for the average movie. Actually, it's doing pretty good for the average movie. I actually started to think that the first Jumanji movie's box office was kind of a fluke box office. Of course, sequels usually do perform worse than the first movie. That's expected. Look at Jumanji, look at most sequels. With a few exceptions, sequels generally do worse than the first movie. Okay, and that is shown by here. So why is this? Not Rise of Skywalker. The first Jumanji movie is doing worse than than no, not the but not the next level is doing worse than the first Jumanji movie, but it's still going to pass $200 million at the box office. It's still going to pass that $200 million probably at the box office. Probably gonna pass Spider Verse, which is right here. Spider-Man the Spider Verse is another Sony movie. Why am I comparing it? Because that's another Sony movie. Opened $45 million and had massive wigs and eventually ended with $190 million box office as well. So Jumanji the next level. Yeah, is all the way up here. No, not next level. The next level is this yellow one here. The Welcome to the Jungle is all the way up here. Another movie is Aquaman, which actually ended with like $340 million. So actually, it's doing better than Aquaman actually at this current moment at the box office. It's on Christmas. No, no, actually, Aquaman came out. Oh yeah, no, came out that same weekend. So this is Aquaman. No, in the same weekend, Jumanji's doing better than Aquaman, which it's pretty surprising what Aquaman ended up doing here, like, because it's a superhero movie. Superhero movies don't have massive eggs like Jumanji did. Wouldn't be surprised if Jumanji the next level ends up over $250 million, but will not make the same amount of money as Welcome to the Jungle because sequels generally do worse than the first movie, and that is how it is. Most movies, it is gonna pass Fantastic Beasts Crimes of Grindelwald. That's no, it's not. It's no way it's gonna do worse than that movie. That movie there was in that way. Another movie is The Hobbit of the Five Battle of the Five Armies, which it is doing pretty similar to Hobbit and the Battle of the Five Armies as well. So that movie did pretty well at the box office despite being a lackluster, the worst movie in the Lord of the Rings franchise of the six movies produced by the guy. Who was the guy who made I forgot who he is. I gotta see who made it. Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings series. I kept thinking of the guy who made Game of Thrones. Wrong person. But here is the Battle of the Five Armies. Battle of the Five Armies didn't have didn't really, it's a pretty weird movie because it had a very it had an early start as well. The movie only made like $40 million on its first week, and it's doing great overall. So if we compare this to all these other movies, we'll get Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. All these movies did better than the actual box office. Aquaman was actually the biggest superhero movie for a while until Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse surpassed its legs as well at the box office as a whole. And here's Aquaman, Spider-Man, Spider-Verse did pass it, which came out around the same time as Aquaman as well, which was pretty impressive actually for that movie for Spider-Man and Spider-Verse to pass Aquaman. And that's basically it. So Jumanji is still doing worse than the first movie. It will probably end up lower than the first movie at the end of its box office unless a miracle happens. It does really well in New York. But considering that Star Wars exists, it's probably not gonna. So that's basically it. Goodbye.